Всем привет! Меня зовут Айселу, и это канал Unirus, канал, где вы изучаете русский язык. Hi everyone, my name is Ayselу, and this is the channel Unirus, the channel where you study Russian language. Today we're going to talk with you about mysterious and scary topic about Russian cursive. Well, when you think about Russian cursive, I'm sure that the first thing that you see is all these memes from internet like this, like what's this Russian cursive? And you can see some of the funny handwritings where you can't understand anything. I just want to tell you why we use Russian cursive and tell you, do you really need to learn it or not? A foreigner wants to learn Russian language and he first sees this Russian cursive, he's getting crazy because he can see all these letters which look like really the same, but they are all different. Anyway, let's look what's Russian cursive. Russian cursive is actually the faster way to write Russian letters. Instead of writing, for example, the, which is very long and you need some time to write it, we write it like this, which is way faster than write just normal printed, as we call it in Russian, letter. And all these letters in the cursive save our time just to write down. Of course, now that we use a lot more our phones and our computers, we don't write much in like just with our hands, but many years ago, it was very important to save our time, to write faster. That's why we have this kind of writing. And actually, a lot of people think that this is so scary, so difficult. It's like totally different system. But as you can see here, the picture that I found from the internet, you can see that actually it's not so different. And there are just few letters that are totally different. For example, D, but okay, you can find more or less the same, as you can see here, and T, which is for most of the people, especially the small one, looks like the M, but this is T. And here is M, the small one. But you can see, yeah, the letters are kind of different, but they are not so hard. In the internet, you can buy and you can find, or you can generate your own so-called, as we call it, прописи. Прописи. Прописи, it's like special notebook where you can learn how to write the letters in cursive. For example, this one, the example of прописи, it's the book for children where you can see how it's written, these Russian cursive letters, and you can see how we start these letters and how we finish, and you can practice on the special notebook. So you can see like this, this, and this. And also you can see how we like combine, how we match these letters. So the purpose of cursive is not just to break your mind, but to write faster. And that's all. You can also create your own so-called прописи on this website, which I'm going to put down in the description box, and you can write your own. So you can choose which type of the notebook that you want. You can choose the lines which you want, and you can write like напишите задание, write the letter. I will write just пишите, just to write, and let's write привет, for example, which means like hi. And voila, that's how you can create your own пропись, the special letter where you can write any words that you want and you can practice writing. And now let's speak who needs to learn Russian cursive. I have a lot of students who study Russian language because their partners are Russians, and most of the time they just need to communicate, to speak. They don't need to write. However, I have a lot of students who study Russian language at university and who are planning to live or maybe to study in Russia. And if you're going to study in Russia, I highly recommend you to learn how to read Russian cursive and better to write. Especially if you're going to study in Russian university, you need to learn how to write in Russian cursive. Because when you have the lectures, the lessons where you have to write a lot, you will spend a lot of time writing just like this. And learning Russian cursive will help you to save a lot of your time and energy. But if you just want to speak Russian and you're not going maybe to write, I think it's high enough for you just to learn the normal letters. But one day, if you want to take any exam of Russian language, you have the writing task where you have to learn when you have to write using the cursive. Of course, you can write just like this using the normal letters, but believe me, you don't have enough time to write just like this. And if you go to the exam of B1, B2, or C1, C2, and the examiner will see that you write just like this, they will say like, something is wrong. If the person really wants to get so high level of Russian language and can't write using the cursive, this is something strange. In all other cases, if you just learn just for yourself or just for communicating, I never insist on learning the cursive. But if you want, of course, it will not bother you and will not cause a lot of problems. Don't forget also to use this prophecy, because they also can help you to understand how we combine letters together. You can see we have special ways how to do it. And that's how you can write really, really fast. And don't forget that on my channel, I have the special video where I teach you how to write Russian cursive. Check it in the description box. Check also the link to the generator of prophecy, where you can write any words and learn how to write it in cursive. Don't forget to put likes, to share this video with your friends. That's how I understand that my videos are useful for you. Спасибо большое. Пока-пока.